Hey everyone, I'm Will, and in this video I want to share with you the gear that I'm using for my landscape photography. Alright guys, I'm going to say straight up that it's certainly not all about the gear, but I know when you're first starting out, it's something that you could be very curious about, and you want to make sure that you head off in the right direction and you're not buying things that you won't necessarily need. So let's have a look now at what's in my camera bag. This is the stuff that's in here all the time. This is an f-stop bag, and the model is the Shin. The Shin is one of their larger models. I like using it because it just gives me the extra space in the backpack. And as far as f-stop bags go, I've been really happy using them over the years. They're really durable. All right, relatively simple guys. I've got 2 camera bodies in here and 3 lenses, and that's it. And this is everything that I use for all my images, and I've been kind of running with this setup for quite a few years now. So when it comes to the bodies, Sony A7R 3 and 4, they're the bodies that I've got. I enjoy using these. They've got big dynamic range. They're mirrorless with inbuilt stabilization, so I don't need to use a tripod. Can't really complain, to be honest. When it comes to the lenses, I enjoy shooting at a variety of different focal lengths. So I've got 3 lenses here. I've got an ultra wide angle, a 12 to 24 mil. This is great for those steep mountain valleys that I'm often in, as well as the dense rainforest that I like to shoot. So that's the ultra wide, 12 to 24. Then I've got a mid-range zoom. This is the Tamron 28 to 75. This focal length is good for those type of frames where you're not so much getting foreground matter, but you're just getting those things that aren't too far off in the distance, and it just gives you a very realistic perspective. I also enjoy using that for the aerial photography as well. And then on the other extreme, got a long lens, telephoto lens. This is the Sony 100 to 400 mil, and obviously this is for all those things that are far off in the distance out on the horizon. Last up, I've got a little accessory bag here. This is for all the bits and pieces, spare memory cards, spare batteries, and I've got a 2x converter that goes on the 100 to 400 mil, and that takes it up to a 200 to 800. And that's about it, guys. There's no filters. I haven't used filters for some time. I don't even carry a polarizer. And yeah, the tripod, I don't use a tripod unless for that rare occasion when I might get out and photograph the aurora or something like that. In the top compartment, this is where I just usually keep a few snacks, the gloves, and I've got a first aid kit in there as well as a satellite phone. And this is it. This is my kit. So everything in here gets used quite equally, and I'll rely on every single piece in the bag. So there we go, that's it. If you have any questions at all about gear, especially if you're just starting out, leave them in the comments below and I'll get back to you. Cheers.